Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Birushana. It's been a couple days, because I had to record some other game. Oh my god, no! Joker fell over! I'm sorry. I had to record other games, and, you know, then it was the weekend, and now my little pop figure of, like, well, doesn't want to stand up. Why will you not stand up, buddy? Like, why did... Okay, can I just ask in all seriousness, like, I love pop figures, but why? Why? Can we not make their heads just a little bit smaller, or their bodies, like, actually hold their head up? Or give them a stand or something, like Nendroids? Because, like, these motherfuckers, you stand them up, and then they just fall over. Like, my fucking Persona 5 Joker just he has to lean! It drives me bonkers! But then I just looked over and he was, like, face down. Obviously, it took a couple hits. I don't know what happened, but anyway. Yeah, so that's... Dear God. Anyway, it's been a couple days, but, yeah, we're here. Hopefully we should finish Tomomori's route fairly soon, I feel like, but anyway, I don't remember what was going on aside from Tomomori, right. Oh, yeah, we were kidnapped by our mom/Tokuko. Oh, shit. Anyway. Yeah, and Tomomori's defected to the Genji side to be able to get us back, and we're going to battle at sea, apparently, again. This battle again. It was still early in the morning when the Heike made preparations to go into battle.
Tokuko, please take care of yourself. You hold with you the sacred treasures of the young emperor. Rest assured that we'll place defensive ships around your ship to protect you.
Weren't we already on a ship? Didn't we wake up on a ship with Tokuko? Wasn't that the background? Then she kicked us in the face? Well, she didn't really kick us, but didn't that already... Why are we now at a camp but not on a boat? Oh, or was that just on our way to the battle? Maybe. Okay. My brain is like, whoa, wait a minute. Shit. Like, I thought my brain was getting better, but like, fuck, that just set me back. Okay, anyway. Thank you. And this ship will also carry Lord Spacey as well.
I beg your pardon?
I've got Spacey firmly in my pocket. However, in the unlikely event that he betrays us, I will use him as a hostage. We have soldiers on the ship to protect us, so it shouldn't be a problem, right?
You mean to say that you'll use Spacey if you think the sacred treasures will be stolen?
Sure, that.
Anyway, I'll inform the soldiers and tell them to keep an eye out.
The reflection of the dark night on the ocean waves soon gave way to the fiery sunburst of dawn.
Men! Don't think you'll die here, for even if you... Oh, do not think that you'll die. Okay, no, I read that right. For even if you perish, your sacrifice will be known for generations to come. The Genji will perish today, and we, the Heike, will be victorious.
The funniest part about this whole thing, right, when he just said you won't be forgotten, is that just triggered... I'm playing Persona 5 on my own, and there is a question in Persona 5 Royal about the Heike and everything, and I'm like, well, that's funny. Like, that's... Okay. I'm like, I got some Birushana in my Persona 5. Also, the funnier part about that is, mind you, because I'm playing with the Japanese audio, because Akira Ren, voiceless MC, basically, is Jun Fukuyama, who's also Tomomori. So, like I wasn't gonna use the Japanese audio just to, on occasion, random little snippets of Jun Fukuyama. Give me a fucking break. Come on. Do we know me at all by now? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna. Even though the English audio is absolutely fabulous in Persona 5, I'll give them credit. They were all great. And Matt Mercer really does make Yusuke fucking amazing. But it's all or nothing, and Jun Fukuyama's always gonna fucking win. It doesn't matter. Everybody in the cast is great, but I'm like, even if everybody else sucked and he was I'd still suffer through Just for that man, for the one time he might say something when I'm going to save the game. But I did just find that humorous as I'm sitting there answering this question, like, well, that's weird. I'm playing Birushana right now, and they're on the Heike, and ooh. So I thought I'd share that with you so you could have fun with that. Anyway, the Genji will perish today, and the Heike will be victorious. That's what he said. I don't know if I read that, but there you go. Now, shall we begin? Is my daughter still asleep? Get some rest then. We still have time. Let's just enjoy this little boat ride together. And sound? Yeah, I really hate my fucking computer. 3 times since I plugged in the headset and I was prepping has this thing jumped back up to 50 when I have it. I want it to be at 30 with it plugged in. Like, fucking stay where I set you. Jesus Christ. I don't understand. Oh, I want to yeet my computer into a fucking wall. Dear God. Yeah, I don't want to laugh. I want to yeet shit. It drives me crazy. It's not even like when I plug my headset in, then it pops to the set level. That's fine. But when I open the volume controls and I click, this is where I want it, and then I minimize, and then I'm going, and then it's just 5 minutes later, like, nah, you want it up here. No, I fucking don't. I set it where I fucking want it. Fucking stay where I put it. What the balls? Seriously, what the hell? Anyway. Row, you bastards! Okay, it stayed where it is this time. It's no use! The tide's too strong! Go! Ride the tide and hit them all at once! Shit. It's just like I said it would be. Tide's moving west to east too fast for us to do anything. There's no point in trying to take the fight to them now. Just keep firing arrows and try to keep the enemy at bay. I love this. Everyone in my man harem's here except for Noratsune, but it's okay. Like, we'll get him. Don't worry. Oh, he's gonna die, isn't he? Well, this would be a sad ending. We'll all survive except for Noratsune? Oh. We'll fish him out from the ocean. It'll be okay. Shh. Ah! Ah! Ugh! Board the Genji ships! Take the fight to them! Oh, let's capture Noratsune, this way all my man harem lives. Yeah. Good idea. That's not how you spell tide. I got very confused for like way too long. I'm like, the tide, and I'm like, tide, yes, but not tide. I'm like, tide, but tide. No, like, that hurt my brain, and it shouldn't have, but looking at it, I'm like, that is how you spell tide, but not tide as in an ocean or lake or river or water tide. And I just... Anyway. Tide's even stronger than I thought. If we don't do something soon... Why does he sound like Noratsune? Whatever. Do you know what? Just fuck it at this point. I can't. I am not together enough to record today. You're welcome. I'm sorry. I don't know. Calm down. It's just as I said in the military meeting. I have to endure until the tide changes in the afternoon. When the time comes for the counterattack, I want you to put me on the lead ship. You're a prisoner of war. You're not going anywhere. I'm sure the Heike's soldiers would be quite upset if I came out fighting for the Genji. That's true, but you're a prisoner. I Kakatoki for a second just broke. He's like, yeah, but you're a prisoner. It's like he can't math right now. Lord Yoritomo, you said it yourself. We must fight fire with fire. Very well. Tokutsuna, take him to one of the frontal assault ships. What? I mean, yes, sir! In that case, I want you to let me choose the ship. I want to be on the one that will penetrate furthest into the Heike lines once the tide changes. Many boats boasting red and white banners crowded the seas. Genji are being quite clever, running away from our boats instead of fighting while the tide's in our favor. But such matters are trivial. We'll be done with them shortly. I really hope puppet-headed snake Shigehiro shows the fuck up in this. I really kind of hope. We only saw him once, and, like, I just feel like, as much as I don't want to ever see puppet-headed snake Shigehiro again, I also want to see puppet-headed snake Shigehiro again. You know? It appears the sun has risen directly above us. Soon the tide will turn.
Tokuko, it's not safe for you to stand on the bow of the ship. Please come inside.
Don't touch me, human!
Huh? What power? Hey, why did you suddenly collapse? Ah!
What the fuck? She's crazy. I like her. Your miserable lives serve no purpose to me. No purpose except as sources of spirit for me to consume. Now let us head to the center of the battlefield. Yeah, she crazy. Crazy bitches are kind of fun.
Lord Noritsune, the tide stopped! Soon it'll be going against us!
And it will be going against us.
Hit him with everything we got! We can't lose this chance! Lord Noritsune, it's terrible!
Now what?
The ship with Tokuko aboard's advancing to the front lines!
What? It's like, the fuck? Yeah, the fuck is right.
Look! One of their ships is leaving the flank and sailing toward the front lines! But that ship, it's got a roof. Doesn't even look like a warship.
This one also has kind of like a little roofy building. Some of the other ones in the background don't, but... So, she's finally come.
Huh?
The one who said she'd destroy the Heike, the Genji, and everything standing in her way. When the tide changes and the Genji ships collide with the Heike... When we're all together in one place, that's when she's going to strike. I assume Spacey's also on that ship. And then I'll be the first to head over. I'll defeat Rengetsu and bring Spacey back. Now, to fulfill my brother's greatest wish, it's time to end the age of the humans! Brother, I will grant your wish. I will crush all those who stand in the way of our ruling this world. Come, let us begin with the destruction of the Heike! Sometimes you just need to be a crazy bitch, so she's fun.
So this is how warfare differs between the ground and the sea!
And not only that, the Heike knows this place well. The situation's not in our favor.
And we still haven't found Spacey. We don't even have any idea what ship he's on!
What the hell?
The ships have collided! I mean, look at that.
Is that Heike ship sinking?
Another one? What in the world is going on? What the hell is going on out there? Sir, I have a report for you. Seems many of the Heike ships have been wrecked just ahead. Wrecked? I don't understand. A woman on the Heike...
Gozabune? Gozabune? That's the type of ship, and I don't know what kind it is. Anyway,
is sinking ships one after another.
Gozabune is a special ship reserved for aristocrats such as the Emperor or military commanders. I didn't read that as tour guide Spacey. I'm sorry.
A woman sinking ships? How's that even possible?
Why does Kagetoki now, for some reason, he's like Noritsune / Tadanoma, and whatever. A woman? How could that be Rengetsu?
they're like, and none of us know how to swim! I mean, I'm assuming it's your armor or whatever you're wearing is what drowns you, you know? Because, like, it would weigh you down. But I'm also like, does nobody know how to swim? Because I would just, like, swim. At least, you know, but again, it's probably the armor. Tomomori, it's also, he's got really big sleeves. Those probably weigh a lot when they're wet. That's... Ah! Ah! How wonderful! Yes, humans, perish! Be wrapped gently by the seaweed below! At least she wants us to be wrapped gently, not choked violently. So, I mean, that's something, I guess? It's not human! That's Rengetsu. I see. And the tide has begun to flow the other direction. Let's go in after her. What? Takatsuna's eyeballs were like, wait, no, bro. Did I pass out again? Did I fall asleep? For a little while. I felt groggy, as though I hadn't recovered at all from Rengetsu stealing my spirit. Still, I can't afford to just stay here. I've got to do something. Where's Rengetsu? What's going on? Stick the sacred treasures in my pocket, jump the fuck overboard, and swim. Dragging my heavy body, I finally made my way out onto the deck. What lay before me was chaos. Several boats were sinking rapidly to the bottom of the sea. I immediately understood I was in the middle of a battle, but there was something strange about the fight. What? I stumbled over something, and when I looked down at the floor, I saw the bodies of dead soldiers piled up below me. Wounds from swords or arrows, and head. No. Did she consume their spirits? I'm down. I've got to find Rengetsu. Where is she now? I mean, I can't imagine the boat's that big. Oh, look! She's a demon serpent thing! She's... Oh, good! Okay, we didn't get puppet-headed Shigehiro, but we'll get, like, puppet-headed Rengetsu, probably. Yeah, alright. Well, I mean, I guess that works. Sure. This is... fun. Anyway. Oh, daughter! Are you awake? You're Rengetsu? So this is your true form? I jumped backwards to get some distance from her and landed on the bow of the ship. I'm like... I mean, that's what happened to Shigehiro when he absorbed too much spirit, right? But I was kind of also wondering if, like, Rengetsu... Because, I mean, we know this is Tokuko's body. But I wonder if Rengetsu was thrown in prison and, like, whatever, because maybe she actually, instead of being born looking human, looked more like this, and they were like, fucking monster! Until they threw her in a tower thing. Although, I'm not really sure why, if your child was born a serpent monster thing. Puppet-headed serpent monster. Yeah, okay. But, like, why would you put her in prison instead of, like, I don't know, like, drowning her or something? I'm just saying. Like, if you're gonna go so far as to be like, my evil child, lock it away, why wouldn't you go even further and be like, I don't know, like, there's no volcanoes to, like, you know, throw her in or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, people are kind of fucked up, but you went to one extent and you didn't go further? Like, and then this happened. I'm just saying, I don't know. Like, it just seems strange. Like, it's the only way I can think of why they would have locked her up to begin with, but... I mean, aside from, again, she ate your wife. But, like... look, that whole... Kiyomori and his whole family, that... Kiyomori back is just kind of fucked up. Thank God Tomomori's sort of normal. I mean, he's a psychopath, but, like, we love him anyway, right? So that's fine. My body feels so heavy.
Already breathing heavily, I reposition myself. That's literally what happens to me when I walk up the stairs, but it's just because I'm fat and out of shape, so. Not because anybody sucked my soul out. Although, maybe! Maybe that's my problem. Someone sucking my soul out has nothing to do with me being fat and out of shape. Is it even possible to defeat Rengetsu with so much of my spirit having been drained from me? No, I have to. If I don't stop Rengetsu now, the Heike and the Genji will be... Ah! Okay. Okay. Give me a minute. I'm just kidding. Oh, she really is panting. My feet wobbled as I took a step forward. Take a look around. It's beautiful, isn't it? There you go. There's her kind of puppet head coming on. Oh, it's terrifying. It's more terrifying than I remember. Oh, dear God. This is what Shigehira looked like, wasn't it? Oh, God, yeah. All right. You know what? Half of me that didn't want this to ever come back was the right half. The other half that was like, I kind of also wanted to come, was wrong. Absolutely wrong. This is, no. They aren't like us, you know. They are pitiful, weak beings. I'll show them what we're capable of. Rengetsu once again leapt out on the offensive. Rengetsu! See, when she smiles normally, it's, you know, it's just a little freaky, but it's okay. It's the giant serpent mouth that gets... At the same time as I shouted, I saw lights flicker before my eyes. I don't have enough spirit. There's no way I can fight against Rengetsu like this. When Rengetsu turned around and saw me, she tilted her head slightly and narrowed her eyes happily. What's wrong with you? Come, have a look. Come watch as the filthy humans burn and die. Spectacular, isn't it? Come here. Come closer. Why won't you just stop this? Sick is intense right now. And why would I stop? This is all to fulfill my brother's wishes, to bring down the hated humans who have for so long stood in our way. Hate. Feelings of Rengetsu that I saw in my dream came flooding back to me. That fear and anger, that sadness and despair. Yeah, well, your freaking child hates you too, just FYI, and my goddamn computer will not keep my volume where I fucking set it. Jesus fucking Christ, and I just turned it down and it's... Oh my God. Killing me. It's like, no wonder the music sounds very intense and loud, because my computer keeps deciding the volume needs to go up. Please stop. Hatred and a pain that seemed to tear my heart into 1,000 pieces. Considering what happened to her, perhaps our hatred of humans was inevitable. And for a moment, I felt her pain. My daughter, do you finally understand how your mother feels? Rengetsu got down to my level and embraced me, breathing deeply into my shoulder. I always dreamed of the day I could hold you like this. Could you put the puppet mouth away? It's creepy. Her tone was soft and gentle. Like I held you moments after you were born. You were so warm, so loving. You were the only one who ever looked at me that way. Her eyes were wet with tears, and it was clear she indeed loved me dearly. I always wanted to be with you. Please, can you call me Mother? Mother? Oh yes, one more time, please! With tears in her eyes, Rengetsu appealed to me like a little child. This is where you stab her. FYI. Sir? Yes, that's right. I am your mother, and I promise never to leave your sight again. After I kill the humans! I mean, she... I wrapped my arms around Rengetsu's neck and hugged her. Rengetsu's arms, too, wrapped around my back. Oh, my beautiful daughter. And then I stabbed her? Sir, I've been wishing for this moment ever since I was a little girl, to be held by my mother like this. Oh, but... What? You... My spirit! That's right! I'll take your spirit and I'll stop you! Okay, we didn't stab her in the back, but like, you know, close enough. Why? I understand your grief. I feel sorry for you. I pity you. But just because you hate them, it doesn't give you the right to destroy all these people. How could you do this to your mother? Because I must. Even if you are my mother, I must stop you. I'll consume all of her spirit. Oh my god, we're going to turn into a puppet-headed demon monster. Aw, man! I hunched forward to keep from being swept away by the massive force flowing into my body. So this was all part of your plan? Very well. I'll consume your spirit too, then! Oh my god, it's gonna be like the Lost Boys where we're just like choking each other and spinning around in a circle. You've seen the movie, you know what scene I'm talking about. It looks goddamn cheesy as fuck, because like, ah! And it's literally just like, put your hands on someone's that neck area by their shoulder and neck, and then just, ah! And then run around in a circle with each other, and that's basically what it fucking looks like. And that's just the vibe I'm getting from this scene, and it's, oh god, it's cheesy. I can feel the life being sucked out of me. I can't let this happen. I have to use my powers. Now that I've consumed some of Rengetsu's spirit, I think I can. I released my power and threw Rengetsu off of me. Then I closed the distance between us and swung up at her with all my strength. Swung up at her. Not yet. How audacious of you! I have to wear her out, then drain as much of her spirit as I can. How dare you defy your mother! No, not yet. My blood was boiling hot and my vision turned white. I felt my consciousness slipping, then... Spacey! Hell yeah! Hot man to the rescue! Look, I am okay with you swooping in for the kill here, baby. I felt my tightly clenched fists being gently wrapped. Tomomori. Kill Rengetsu. The words that had been screaming in my head before that moment now faded slightly. I was about to lose myself to that power again, wasn't I? But again, Tomomori pulled me back. And he's not even on the ship with us. I thought he magically appeared here. No, he's just magic somewhere else. I love that. Tomomori. Just saying his name made my chest tighten with a potent mix of love and pain. Aren't you here with me now? Can't you take my hand for real? I mean, he's just like a boat away. He's probably on that one, like, off on the left there that's on fire with the thing. Not the one right behind us with the dude on the bow of the boat, right? But the one behind that kind of looks like it's got one of those little, like, buildings on it, and that one's on fire. That one. He's on that one. But you notice that the people in the background seem awfully calm for their boats being on fire. Like, almost dead ahead of us. But kind of slightly to the right, there's just like that boat with the guy in the blue and then the other guy standing next to him. And that boat's on fire. And they're just chilling, like, having a fucking conversation about, like, the weather and some shit. And, like, I mean, I know it's just because that's the background. It's supposed to be like, okay, we're doing a battle background. And it's like, let's just throw flames on it. It's fine. But, like, when you actually look at it, when there's no character in front of you, it's a little fucking awkward because they just don't seem to be reacting to the fire. But anyway, Tomomori's probably over there, so it's fine. Tomomori! Tomomori! My love! He is here. I could see a boat coming straight at me from the east, gliding along the waves at a brisk pace. Standing at the bow of the ship was... Tomomori! Tomomori took a flying leap off the bow of the ship. Told you he was right fucking over there. What do I... Come on. At first, when he called us, I was like, oh, he's magically on the ship. No, he's not. He's literally, like, 2 feet away, though. Close enough. As soon as he landed, he rushed forward and held me in his arms. Ah! I know the boat's on fire, and my puppet-headed demon monster, her mother who's possessing her sister, is like, but this is beautiful. Can we get a CG? I hugged Tomomori back with all my strength. I'm sorry. I kept you waiting, didn't I? Oh my god. Okay, I'll forgive you. Tomomori, I knew you were alive. I just knew it!
Of course, I've decided to spend my life with you. I couldn't very well give up and die now, could I?
You know, look at his sweet little face. I love him. Felt the same way. I just knew you'd come. Ah! Tomomori! You're a stubborn one, aren't you? I can't believe you're still alive!
So this is Rengetsu.
Tomomori quickly changed his stance in preparation to fight, while Rengetsu continued to breathe with difficulty. I consumed some of her spirit. She must have been weakened.
You consumed the spirit of Rengetsu.
Yes, I intended to consume all of her spirit and stop her once and for all. Oh, I intend.
Wait! We don't know what would happen if you did that.
Happen to you if you did that, sorry. What do you mean?
Rengetsu's blood and power are quite strong. If you were to consume it all... Rengetsu also consumed the spirit of her mother, meaning her strength must be overwhelming.
What choice do we have? We have to stop her! Tomomori spoke with a stern look on his face. We'll do it together.
All right, then let me handle it. I can't let you do something so dangerous.
I can't let you do something so dangerous! We do it together. Then either nobody dies or both of us die. Perfect. I'm just saying the bad ending is gonna be like, he doesn't and fucking dies or some shit. That's the worst ending ever! Do not leave me here alone, Tomomori. I tried to argue, but Tomomori refused to let me speak.
My love, I only have one request. If I consume Rengetsu's spirit and I lose myself...
Oh no, he's gonna do it and become puppet-headed Tomomori. No, you can't! You can't do that. I'll still love you, but it's gonna be weird.
Kill me.
What? I can't do that!
Please, you're the only one I can ask to do this. Please, you must understand.
No, I don't understand! I won't accept that! Why can't we just offer to do it together? We both absorb her spirit. You take some, I take some, and then... I'm just saying, like, why can't we split the difference? Why has it got to be one or the other? We're so stupid sometimes. Both of us, idiots. You said it yourself. You don't want to die and think of me in the arms of another man. If you lose yourself and I'm forced to destroy you, know that I'll join you soon after. Isn't that sad, but sweet at the same time? Wherever you go, I'll follow, even to the depths of hell. I'm pretty sure he is going there, so yeah. Tomomori's eyes widened at the sound of my voice.
My love, you never cease to amaze me.
Then Tomomori smiled softly and stretched his hand out to me.
And then let us do it together.
Ah! There you... Okay, the man's intelligent. I was like, what the fuck? Why are we being stupid? I get us being stupid, but I thought he was smarter than this, but here we go.
Share this fate with me. Let us pay for the sins of the Heike. Together.
Of course. As long as you're with me, you're never alone, Tomomori.
You. So it's decided then. Whatever the fate may bring, we'll face it together, whatever the fate may bring. That sounds weird. Anyway.
Right. Let's go. We both looked at Rengetsu. She's just been chilling this whole time, like, I don't think her spirit was drained enough where she couldn't have, like, punched us both in the face as we were talking. Go ahead and try! I'll consume you both from the inside! Rengetsu stood up and came at us with vigor. See! Huh! Tomomori and I split left and right to dodge Rengetsu's attacks. Absorbing the spirit of my mother, making passionate eyes at each other across her slowly dying body. It's kind of fucked up, but sure. With Rengetsu's movements slower than usual, I quickly moved behind her and Tomomori went around to the front.
Rengetsu, this ends now.
Tomomori held Rengetsu's right arm with his left hand while grabbing her neck with his right. I restrained Rengetsu's body from behind with my right arm and placed my left hand over her heart. It's over, Rengetsu! everybody else is like, why are they just hugging her? What's happening? They're hugging her to death? That's some fucked up shit. I mean... It's just like there's just too much screaming and grunting right now. That's just really weird. Yeah, this woman just texted me like, I found your number on like a website, like a work thing for cleaning plumbing services. I'm like, yeah, nah, lady, not the right fucking number. So like, I don't offer any of those services. I also don't do any of those. Yeah, I don't even live in New England. Like, I do have a New England phone number because that's where I got my phone. That's where I lived before. But I'm like, I don't live up there because I was going to be like, I don't even live in that area. And I was like, oh, well, my area code is a New England phone number. But I'm like, yeah, sorry. Like, you have the wrong number, lady. Like, I'm like, they must have typed it wrong or somebody else did. But like, yeah, you have the wrong number. Like, I don't offer cleaning services. Even if I did, I don't live like... I don't know. It's fucking weird. Anyway. Rengetsu made violent attempts to escape, but with each moment she grew weaker and weaker. Why? Is it over? Rengetsu had fallen to the floor and stopped moving. Are you all right, my love? He just calls us my love all the time. I'm here for it. I'm fine. As soon as I said that, something snapped inside me and I could no longer control my emotions. A sob escaped my throat and tears rose to the surface of my eyes. What's wrong? Are you all right? Have you been hurt? Tomomori panicked at the sight of my tears. I'm just so glad you're all right. Us too. Love. Tomomori wiped a tear from the corner of my eyes and touched my cheek with the tip of his nose. I thought I didn't care if I lived or died as long as I was with you, but I want a future with you. I want to live this life together with you. Tears welled up in my eyes and my lips trembled slightly as Tomomori gently looked at me and smiled. Me too, Spacey. For the first time in my life, I truly want to live. That's so sad! It's not like you grow up and you get jaded. It's literally like he was 5 and already at that point, and that's just sad. But please, can you smile instead of crying? Your smile is my reason for living, after all. Our lips lightly touched, and we could feel the warmth of each other's spirit flowing between us. And this is where everybody else is like, what is happening over there? They hugged that woman to death. She looked like a puppet-headed snake monster, and then she went normal. And now they're kissing. It's really over. It's finally over. I don't believe that. When I turned my attention to the fallen Rengetsu, Tomomori followed my gaze and looked at her. Now it's Tokuko, and Tokuko's up there like, what the hell happened? I remember being 10? But I still don't understand. Why Tokuko? When Rengetsu was killed, she found Tokuko's body and took control of her. Apparently, they'd been sharing that body together since then. How terrible. Tokuko would have still been just a little girl at that time. Poor thing. Filled with pity for her, I felt myself reaching over to pat her compassionately on the back. Then, the ship made a loud, violent creaking sound. No! Rengetsu stood up shakily. Rengetsu!
Never! Never! Never!
Man, that didn't work. The pressure from Rengetsu caused Tomomori and I to brace ourselves for whatever came next. Consumed all her spirit, yet she still holds this kind of power?
You've betrayed your mother! Even if you are my daughter, I will not let you stand in the way of my brother's dream!
Sorry, that was god-awful.
Getsu, I will never join you! I'll follow the same path as Tomomori!
Right into the depths of hell, because that's where she's going to put us.
You fool!
Spacey, it's no use. When we have to end things, when we have to kill her, she can't have much strength left.
All right.
Standing next to Tomomori, I took a deep breath. Imagine your mother hates your boyfriend so much you decide to kill the bitch together. But she's also possessing the body of your boyfriend's sister, and they're also your cousins. And your mother is obsessed with your uncle. Weird.
Not let you destroy the Heike and the Genji.
Ah! Knew it wasn't going to end like this. Like, there was no way.
That's...
My lord! The hell is that thing?
Who's that next to our lord? Is that Tomomori? Are those two going to try and stop that thing by themselves?
Did you completely miss where we were kissing before? Why do they always miss that? We do it out in the open, and yet nobody sees this to go, wait, what? Like,
did Tomomori and our lord just kiss? Yeah, I think so. Okay.
My lord, the creature seems to be on the loose again. Thought it was vanquished, but...
Okay. Kagatoki is like, I thought they vanquished it.
Because then they kissed, and now it's back. And then our brother's like, wait, what now? Back it up.
Why did nobody notice this?
I just want someone to notice and be like, wait, what? That makes sense why Tomomori wanted to save... Okay, things are starting to click now, but...
A different kind of power. If they don't defeat Rengetsu, what hope do we have?
The first time Kagatoki's at a loss for words. I can't. Anyway. Fighting! I'm tired of the, like, screaming voices.
Yes. Very good.
Damn! Oh. Him had some fun with those, like, special effects, huh? Can't loudly.
Too slow! You inexperienced fools are no match for me! You two will be scattered to the wind! It is your destiny!
Tomomori and I leapt back and forth to escape the powerful gusts of wind coming from Rengetsu. Yeah! I can't scream anymore. I got my mojo back. It's okay. It's like, oh my god, there's been so many... This whole entire part. I feel like that's just the epitome of, like, what's happening. In two words to describe this game is, That's like 90% of what happens. Oh, good lord. The strong wind blew away the hut that had been attached to the boat. Okay. How could you still have so much power? We'll have to go after her at the same time. Right. Just then my ears caught a faint voice. Who's that? Where did that voice come from? There. The wreckage of the hut that Rengetsu had blasted, we heard a faint cry. Then... It was a well-dressed little boy who cried out in fright. What? The young emperor was on this boat, was on board this whole time. Tomomori's like, the fuck? Yeah. What? Is he brought on board with Tokuko? What's wrong? What is it? Wait!
Wait! Please, he's just a young boy. He shouldn't be wrapped up in all this. What? The young boy ran out and clugged Rengetsu's leg. Really? He sees that puppet beast and he thinks this is... I mean, I know it's your mom, but like you see it and you're not terrified? Anyway, baby cry noises. The Emperor cried out wildly, gasping for air after each howl. Mama! Mama! Emperor! My boy! Wait! Soon you'll be ruler of this whole land! Okay, can we stop having to cry like a fucking baby? It's getting annoying. Anyway. The Emperor continued to cry out, clinging desperately to Rengetsu. Emperor! Suddenly, Rengetsu sank down on the floor, holding onto her head. What's going on? Mama! Is he sucking her life force out? We're gonna have to kill the kid. Emperor! At that moment, Rengetsu gently hugs the tiny child's body. Mama! What's going on? Something's happened to Rengetsu. Tokuko fighting back. She's like, it's my child, damn it! Because Rengetsu gave birth to us, then took over Tokuko's body. But Tokuko gave birth to this child. Even if Rengetsu was possessing her the entire time, Tokuko carried this child and gave birth to it. You know what I mean? She's like, you might have been controlling my body, but it was my motherfucking body. This is my fucking child, not yours, bitch. Because it would be her DNA. You know what I mean? Granted, Rengetsu's are aunt, so similar enough, but still not the same. You know what I mean? Rengetsu looked at Tomomori as she hugged the small boy tightly. Brother! Tokuko, is that you? Tokuko nodded, a streak of tears spilling down her face. Brother, I never thought I'd see you like this again. So you really did lose yourself to Rengetsu. Lost myself? No. She's been with me since childhood. We've been together for so long now. It's hard to say who's really who anymore. Where I end and Rengetsu begin? And Rengetsu begins. I'm afraid that's a terribly difficult question to answer. Mama! Tokuko hugged the clinging Emperor tightly once more. I was brought back by the voice of this little one. But I'm afraid I can't hold her off forever. Oh. Brother, Lord Spacey, I beg you, let me die like this. What? Rengetsu desires to enslave the human race and have this boy rule the ashes. I cannot allow him to follow that cursed path. Well, I'm still me. Let me die. We're gonna have to kill you in front of your child. That's not gonna bode well. Oh, there must be another way. Let it be as though I died on that day she corrupted me. Everything since then has been... No, I could give birth to this child, and as long as he's alive and happy, then there's nothing left for me to desire. Brother, please, let me die, as I am now, as a mother. Please, let me die for this child. Tomomori looked quietly into Tokuko's tear-stained eyes. I understand. Tomomori! Spacey, hold the boy. No! Mama! Tomomori pulled the flailing child away from Tokuko and placed him in my arms. This kid's gonna remember that, and I feel like Birushana fan disc, Birushana part 2 is gonna be fucking Antoku's revenge. Like, I would have liked to talk with you a bit more. Now Tomomori has no siblings. We killed one and he's gotta kill the other. That's just kinda sad. Poor fucking Tomomori. Did you think? I mean, okay.
Like, I knew I was gonna love Tomomori to death because, like, hi, I loved him from the very start. But, like, so, like, I'm easy to please. If my eyeballs like them, done. Also, June Fukuyama. We know that. Anyway, right. But, like, did you think, like, with how psycho Tomomori was, that you were gonna get to the end and be like, I feel so bad for him? It's, like, the saddest character in here because, like, he just had no... He was already, like, jaded and over shit at 5. Like, that's sad. And, like... I killed his brother and he's got to kill his sister now, and he's like now an orphan. I mean, he's an adult, but like still, it's sad. And like, aw, it's just so depressing. Poor Tomomori. Aw, poor baby. Anyway, I'm sorry to have asked this of you, brother. Please, take good care of the boy. Oh, great, now we got a fucking adopted kid. Great. Just what I didn't want. Tomomori's hand went around Tokuko's neck, and I hugged the boy tightly. And I figure this is the... Well, it's the Tyro way, right? Just sucking her life force out. Instead of stabbing her, just literally draining her spirit. But I guess because Rengetsu could come back, and even though the body... I guess? Could have stabbed her. I'm just saying. Her thin, frail body swayed. My son. Get off me! Let go of me! Brother, I'll hold her back, but please, please hurry. Tokuko. You stupid bitch! Get out of my way! Please, help me! It hurts! I won't let you. I won't. I'll protect him. My little boy. I'll trade this life for his. Brother! Brother! Your brother's dead, Rengetsu! I like how it flips back and forth between Rengetsu and Tokuko so you know who's who. Brother, you. Man, you hated Tokuko from the beginning. You're like, this dumb bitch. And then at the very end, she turns it around and she's like, well, it was actually this woman possessing me. And you're like, now I feel bad for her. Son of a bitch. Tokuko. Once the light behind her eyes was gone, Tomomori's face fell in anguish. He had to kill his sister. That's sad. Because when Rengetsu's possessing her, you're like, yeah, I know it's her body, and he probably would have done it, and then there would have been like a weird, like, I had to kill my sister, but it wasn't really my sister. But when she pops back out and is like, nah, I've been in here the whole time, it's like, oh, that changes everything. I mean, you know? And gently, he let the body sink below the waves. Oh. Mama! No! I'm gonna have to give this kid to someone else, because I don't think we should raise him after we just killed his mom. I just feel like that might be bad. All I could do was hold the weeping boy in my arms. And thus the battle at Donora came to an end. With neither victory for the Minamoto or Heike, merely carnage and a lasting scar on both sides. But not really. Yes, it's finally over. Well, everything is... Thinking back on Tokuko and the boy, my heart ached with pain. I could never accept Rengetsu as my mother, but now that she was gone, I felt a painful emptiness in my heart. I wonder what would have happened if I could have lived as Rengetsu's daughter from the very beginning. Anything have changed? There was no use thinking about it, though. There was nothing to be changed now. Yeah, you probably would have been an evil bitch. Well, you will not stay fucking down. Rengetsu, I think we could have found a way to understand each other. Still, the love she showed me in that moment appeared to be truly genuine. Suddenly, Tomomori gently pushed my face against his chest. Like, bam! And you're like, ow! You did what you had to do. So did you. Saying that to me, but I feel like we should be the one saying that to you. So please, don't torture yourself by thinking about it anymore. And if it still pains you, I'll bear that pain with you. Surely, I can't be the only one in pain. Tomomori looked out to sea. You look so sad! Stop it! Don't give Tomomori sad face! It's gonna break me! I suppose you're right about that. And allow me to carry that pain too. You. Tomomori quietly kept his arms around me as we watched the sun and tide recede into the distance. Shh. Okay, that was definitely the end, obviously, and now we have our little after story, so perfect. Rengetsu's attack forced the Battle of Donora to a halt. Shortly after, Tomomori persuaded the Heike to surrender. Among those who surrendered were Noritsune and Noritsune's father, Norimori. Yay, Noritsune didn't die! This is like the best ending ever! We got our man harem! Shh. Let me have it. Listen, Tomomori. Actually, no, this is like the Tomomori ending. Tomomori only, but also the other version of this is like, but all of our boys survived, so we can have a man harem, right? That's the other option. So, like, Tomomori good end is we get to be with Tomomori. Entire game, best end, man harem. And in this ending, at least everybody alive. After the Battle of Donora, Tomomori, as head of the Heike clan, made peace with Lord Yoritomo and the Genji. There were two reasons for this. The first was the Heike's loss of strength following Kiyomori's death. And the second one was the fact that he's in love with me and it's stupid to fight. Genji princess. My lord, are you sure you want to do this? Make peace with the Heike, I mean...
The Imperial Court and His Highness are very keen on it.
The Emperor?
He no doubt sees it as a restraint against us. He probably fears that the Genji will become as powerful as the Heike. Emperor Goshirako is a clever one. Not even Kiyomori could bend him to his will.
But still...
Of course, the Heike will be kept under my strict supervision. I can't just allow them to run wild.
Tomomori has no intention of doing that. He just wants to lounge around and love me. And I'm okay with that.
So far, it seems they have no intention of confronting us. Rather, I seem interested in building friendly relations.
That is not the kind of relations that Tomomori wants to build, but you go ahead and keep thinking that, sweet cheeks. Friendly relations. Yeah, I must admit I didn't see that coming. I did. Well, actually, it seems they've been interested in friendly relations with Spacey for some time. I just wonder, though, if the Kakatoki's face is like, friendly relations. Of course, what actually brought the Genji and Heike together was me and Tomomori getting married. Spacey, where are you? Am I living like a girl? Over here, perhaps? Are we playing hide and seek? Sexy. Have you all seen Spacey? The lady of the house? Apparently my wife has a habit of disappearing whenever I take my eyes off her.
Did we actually get married?
Oh god, my heart stopped beating. Why didn't I get to see that, though? Any idea where she went? I'm sorry. I'm afraid we're under strict orders from Lord Spacey not to tell you where she is. I like that they say Lord Spacey. Still. Oh, and then it would appear she's still quite upset about yesterday. Very well, then I have no choice but to find her myself. Spacey, where are you? Lord Tomomori seems completely taken with Lady Spacey, doesn't he? Indeed, it seems that since their marriage, he hasn't been out drinking once. People are starting to say he only has eyes for Lady Spacey. Quite rare for a lord of his stature. Well, thank fucking God, because I'd have to chop his dick off otherwise. Excuse me, bitch, you should only have eyes for me. So thank God Tomomori is like the exception in this game. Everyone's like, a lord of his stature and he's only in love with her? Wow, weird. Thank you for at least bringing that out. Tomomori might have gone out drinking a lot before, but he was bored with fucking everything, so like Shigehiro's the one you have to worry about. He's the whore. Oh, I do hope this fight between them dies down soon. You know what they say, to love is to quarrel. Are we mad because we're like, I have to dress like a woman now? He's like, well, I mean, you don't have to, but... Found you. And there you are, my love. No reply, but I can smell the contempt on you. Are you still mad at me about yesterday? I'm curious what you did to me yesterday. I don't want to talk to a liar! Listen, I'm sorry for not keeping my promise to you, but... perhaps we could discuss this face to face. No! I don't want to see your face! I do. God. Oh. I see. Just as I heard him sigh lightly, Tomomori pushed open the door and jumped through with great force. Yeah, you had to know that was going to go right. Pin me against a wall, Tomomori! My lord! The servants panicked when they saw Tomomori suddenly enter the room. Leave us, please. Well, look at this. It seems you didn't open the note I sent you this morning. So it seems you really aren't ready to accept my apology. I love the fact that we're kind of mad at him. We're being miffy and mad like a normal girl. It's kind of funny. Tomomori walked up to me and sat down quietly. Now, just how can I get you to change your tune, I wonder? Huh! You won't be able to get off so easily. I suppose so. You are mighty stubborn after all. If you know what's good for you, you'll get out of my room. I don't want to hear your voice or see your face. That's a load of bullshit. I always want to hear his voice. Always. Fucking always. With that, I turned my back on Tomomori. Please, my love. I don't want to be away from you for even a day. Yesterday you locked yourself up here and I couldn't see you all day. Aren't you impressed I was able to put up with that? Impressed? Remind me, who was it that broke their promise about letting me visit my brother and the others? Me? I was really looking forward to it, you know. It's been a long time since I've seen them. I was really looking forward to talking with them. It's precisely because you were looking forward to it so much that I didn't want to let you go. He's so jealous. It's kind of adorable. Why shouldn't I look forward to seeing them? How could any husband handle their wife being so excited to see another man, let alone multiple other men? Kind of forgot that. Not just one man. Tomomori hugged me from behind. Also, especially because Yoritomo isn't my brother, so it's not like he's like, you're like, but Yoritomo's not actually your brother, so I do have to worry. And I'm your cousin, and that didn't stop you. I'm just saying. Also, anybody in this game being my brother wouldn't have fucking stopped me, because we prepared ourselves for that shit, so... I'm just saying, no boundaries. Hey, get off me! I could finally touch you again. Tomomori, not letting go, let out a loose sigh. Have you forgotten? You're my most special, most precious wife. Also your only, hopefully? Of course I haven't forgotten. Tomomori's wife. After that battle, the two families of the Minamoto and Heike clans were united by the marriage of Tomomori and I. I confessed to everyone that I was a woman, and Tomomori asked Yoritomo to allow our marriage. Seeing as I was the princess of the Genji, our marriage was used as a symbol of peace between the two families. And it works out perfectly, because it's like, they married you off to the enemy family, but that's awesome, because we're totally in love with Tomomori, so it's worked out great for everybody. I'm just saying. I know what you're getting at. I'm no longer the Spacey I used to be. Living as a woman now. You're like, I'm living as a woman now. I'm very confused about this. But I had no idea being a woman was so hard. I have less freedom now than I did living under the Heike and Kurama. Why is this so hard? Yes, but not only are you a woman, you're also my wife.
I'm sorry, Princess. Perhaps I went a bit overboard the other day. But I can't let things go back to the way they were before.
Know that. Besides, I don't want to go back either. The truth of the matter is, I wasn't a Genji, but a Heike. But if I hadn't been raised as a Genji, as an enemy of the Heike, it's possible Tomomori and I would have never met. That's not true! Because you're his cousin, so you probably would have met. I'm just saying. Would you have been able to fall in love and get married? Probably not, because you would have grown up knowing he's related to you. I wonder what Tomomori would say if I brought that up to him. Actually, I know what he'd say. I can't believe in any world where we didn't fall in love. I can't believe in that either, Tomomori. How stupid! As if a dumb line like that would work on me! says the girl with blushing cheeks. When I married Tomomori, I realized that he was even more passionate than I could have ever imagined. Oh, okay. You know, don't let my mind just... How dare you, Gabe? He was never afraid to put his feelings into words and words into actions. I am okay with all of this. All the implications. Thank you. It must be why I'm so flustered just thinking about him. Yeah, me too, now, actually. Tell me, what was my beautiful wife thinking just now? It's nothing! Of all the goddamn ways you're going to apologize to me later. Is that so? You seem quite unsettled for it to be nothing. Tomomori's lips dropped to my neck as he twirled my hair with his fingertips. Not going to be able to handle any of his motherfucking route with voice acting on. Just fair fucking warning. I'm going to die. I'm going to die just reading it, for fuck's sake. You are blushing, aren't you? Just a little. Idiot! What are you? I wasn't allowed to touch you last night. Oh dear. But it's the middle of the day! So what? Besides, just what is it you think I'm going to do to you? My back trembled as his teeth grazed lightly against my ear. Jesus Christmas. You really are adorable when you're flustered. I'll answer your desires. I'll give you my love here and now if you want. Dear God, like I'm gonna... Oh, sweet Jesus. I'm gonna fucking die. Cut it out! I'm just kidding. I thought we'd go out later today. Go out? Where? Someplace fun until night falls. We're gonna go see my friends. Here. Cool night breeze tickled my nose with the scent of flowers. The moon hung bright in the sky, faintly illuminating the grass around us. Quiet and pleasant this place is. You grew up in the mountains, yes? In that case, I thought it best we spend some time outdoors occasionally. Tomomori... I know, Princess, I know. I have no intention of keeping you locked up in that estate forever. But it's my first time feeling like this about someone. Look, he's blushing now! Stop it! Oh, guys, I'm gonna die. I've never felt this way about the Heike, or myself, or anyone really. I'm afraid I just don't know what to do with myself. Tomomori spoke quietly, his face red and confused. Oh, I love how he's so fucking awkward right now. Stop it. Never seen him like this before. He stared intently at Tomomori's face. What is it, my love? Why are you looking at me like that? Did I say something strange? And then he's little sad eyebrows. Oh my god. Strange? No, not strange. It's just... I've never seen you like this before. Well, I told you, didn't I? These feelings are new to me. I feel like a little boy again. I had no idea my emotions could be so unpredictable. Love this. A child, huh? That's a good one. Why do you laugh? Because when you were a little boy, you didn't live like a normal kid. Well, there's nothing we can do about that now. But I hope you can laugh and enjoy life like a little kid. Every once in a while, it's okay to be like a little kid, even as an adult. Looking at Tomomori, I was reminded of the child I encountered in the dream long before. To this day, I'm still not sure if that was Tomomori's dream or if it was something from his past. Still, I couldn't help but think of Tomomori as a child on that dreadful battlefield. I never want to see his sad face like that ever again. What is it? It's so quiet. Without answering my question, Tomomori wrapped his arms around me and pushed me to the ground.
Oh, hi.
Hey, what are you?
I changed my mind. I'm never letting you go play with those uncultured Genji swine.
What? You just said you weren't going to keep me cooped up in the estate.
Yeah, I know, but I've changed my mind. I don't want you to ever leave, especially not to hang out with those Genji rascals. Please, princess, please forgive your foolish husband.
What are you talking about?
Still, no matter how much I try to stop you, you're still going to go, aren't you?
Huh?
It's always the same. No matter how many times I stand in your way, you always manage to forge your own path.
Yeah, here's the thing. I may go around you and go see my Genji swine friends, but the path's going to circle right back around to you. Always going to come right back to Tomomori. The fucking loop.
And that's something I know all too well.
There's nothing for you to worry about. I promise.
And that may be the case on your side of things, but did you see their faces when you told them you're a woman?
Huh?
No, it's nothing. I guess growing up in the mountains has dulled your sense to this kind of thing.
Dulled your senses to this kind of thing, yeah. As he spoke, Tomomori sighed heavily. He's like, I mean, it's true. We're like, so I'm like a girl, but like everything's fine. And they're like, ah!
Suganobu and Tadanobu were like, Tadanobu's like, I told you I thought he was fucking cute. It's fine. I mean, whatever. Like, they're all like,
they were all a little gay for me, okay? There's a little bisexuality swinging in everybody in here, okay? Let's just be honest. So, like, they were like, we didn't actually care when you were a guy, but now that you're a girl, well, okay. You know, because back in the day, they probably had to be a little secretive about it if you had gay romance. I'm just saying, you know, it's just the way shit was back in the day, right? So, like, I just, you know, they're like, they still would have gone with it. Look at Noritsune. He was like, I don't give a fuck. That's why we fucking love him so much, okay? Like, anyway. As he spoke, Tomomori sighed heavily. I don't know.
Let's hope my jealousy doesn't start another war.
I wouldn't bet against it.
I'm only kidding. I promise. We'll never fight again, and we'll never use this power again either.
This power?
And that's right. It's all been settled. There's no reason for us to use that power ever again. May there never be another battle. But if there is, know that I'll protect you. So from now on, let us live as normal people.
I always wished I was normal. I never wanted this power, and it struck my heart that Tomomori knew that. Terrified of you at first. After crossing swords with you, traveling together, know you better. Somewhere along the line, you became irreplaceable to me. The moment I saw him on the game cover.
To me, I always knew that you were something special.
Again, I'm not going to be able to handle some of these. Like, oh, it's sweet. Tomomori stood up slowly, loosening his grip on me as he did. It's a beautiful CG. Tomomori looks like so like teenage boy in it though. Like it's so like not. It doesn't fit the normal art style. You know what I mean? It looks slightly off. It's still a good CG, but it's slightly off. There's something about it. You're like, it's not exactly. That's like. This is high school Tomomori. That's what it feels like. You know what I mean? He looks like so baby faced.
And the more time we spent together, the more I knew that to be true. I fell in love and couldn't bear to live without you by my side. Spacey, heart is yours.
now and forever. I want to see you laugh and cry. I want to see everything of you. Don't hide anything from me. I want you to show it all to me. I'm not gonna hide anything from you. Even if I tried, I'm pretty sure you'd find out sooner or later. You know me too well. So then, I don't have to hide the fact that I don't want to live cooped up in our estate. Oh, not like you dislike living cooped up in our estate with me, right? Right? For a moment, a nervous expression flashed across Tomomori's face. Oh, we did that on purpose. Did I worry you? Look at his little eyebrows! There's something about the way they do his eyebrows. They're just like, I don't know. Like, look at his little, like, aw, face. I don't know. What? You're always teasing me. I thought I'd return the favor. I'm glad to see you laugh again. Only because I finally got you back. What? Oh. Tomomori put his hand on my cheek and slowly brought my face closer to his. I'm merely awestruck by the beauty of this world, and the woman who taught me to see it. I like your smile very much. Tomomori... Spacey... You... Tips of our noses touched, and I closed my eyes. When I opened them, I saw Tomomori with the moon at his back, smiling softly. Sounds like a beautiful last line. Stop it! Now it's time to look at all the CGs and cry a little. God damn it. We have to do the bad endings, like, tomorrow, but, like... Now, is this the one that actually... Okay, yeah, so... God, I loved his fucking round. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's just because I love Tomomori, like, 100%, but, like, it was very enjoyable, I feel like, whether you liked Tomomori or not. I feel like it was definitely really good. That's a sexy. Look at that. They're like, I don't want to be here, and he's like, I don't care. Hey, we're not pinned against a wall, but he is grabbing us, so it counts. I really don't think that, like, I could handle the voice acting. That one have other ones? No, okay. I don't think I can handle it. I think I'm gonna lose my shit. I already lost my shit just reading it? Like, I don't think that I can freaking, like, little shocked face is so cute there. What the hell? She looks so angry. I do like that if you think about it, like, okay, yeah, she's dressed like a woman or whatever, but she still has something, the way they drew her face, especially in the CG, it almost is like a slightly masculine. It's not like super delicate feminine where you're like, how did anyone believe that she's a dude? You know what I mean? It's kind of like how Shungen's like, you know what I mean? They always draw the female characters like super, super, like, giant eye. Like, Shungen and I have the same eye size. So, like, he has, like, slightly feminine features. We're slightly masculine. So, like, we kind of overlap. So it's like, I feel like they did at least that well with, like, we'll make her look not as... I mean, granted, we're wearing lipstick. So, like, they did some shit. But, like, at least they kind of tried to help instead of being like, well... Like me with 14 pounds of makeup on, giant fake lashes, high heels, fucking push-up bra, and then be like, no, I'm a man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, although, if you think about it, like, freaking Hakuoki, right? I'm pretending to be a man. She was like a potato-headed derp face. At least we're cute, so. I mean, we definitely look feminine with the eye. It's the eyes, but, like, you know. Even in certain others, I actually feel like we look more feminine in all of our manly attire than she does when she's dressed up like a girl. That's fucking weird.
Oh, baby, don't worry, baby.
We should have our, there you go. That's it. That's the ticket. Jesus. Because, like, honestly, like, her face there is just like, oh! I know, he took us by surprise, but it's still ridiculous. This is actually probably, again, aside from Tomomori's itty-bitty tiny hand, which I just feel like, usually the hands are disproportionately large with their gigantic fingers, and you're like, the hell is happening? But this is, like, teeny tiny. Because his hands would be more in the foreground, and you're, like, angled looking up, so his hand should be bigger than that. Because, like, that is a disproportionately tiny hand to, like, the way it should be. Like, just on the angle and the proportion. It's just wrong. It's just wrong and it's distracting. That's better. Because then we know Tomomori's towering over hot Yoritomo. Listen, Tomomori! My cousin and my brother. My not brother and my kind of probably... and absolutely my cousin. Oh. And then there's our last one. I just love his face on this one. Even though he looks like teenage Tomomori, and this is like, you know, we're flashing back to when we were in high school or some shit. That's what it feels like. He's like baby-faced. But we look super pretty in it. I mean... ugh. There's, like, he has some, like, whoopsie. Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh. I didn't go back the other way. Like, he has some good ones. It was like, obviously the first one's good. This one, look at his face. That's like pinnacle Tomomori, right? But then that one's hot as shit. That one's kind of pretty. That one's sexy as crap. I mean, we also have the other one. I think we go to the pinnacle Tomomori. That one's good. But this is like the pinnacle of Tomomori when we're fighting him and he's got the evil look on his face. Like, it's sexy. We're there for it. But anyway. We have to do Tomomori's bad endings in the next part. And then after that, we have to do the if stories. We have 4 of those. I don't know how long they're going to be, so we're going to have to go into it and see. We'll do one and then be like, oh, okay, it only takes like 10 minutes to do, and then we have time to do all of them, or do we have to split that up into 2 parts type of a thing? I can't see each one taking more than a half an hour to do, because I feel like it's just going to be like a chapter. Well, it might be its own chapter. So maybe, I don't know, they could be like really quick, or they could be like, it took a whole hour on their own. Like, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen with those, but we do have those. So, and then I think that's it. We just have to do the if stories, and then we have to do his bad endings, right? I mean, I kind of made a note for myself. Like, if stories, so I don't forget to do them. But anyway, this was a super long part, but we will have the bad endings next time. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.